Hey, welcome to another edition of My Drive on Cast 11 Podcast Network. E, what's up?
What's up? Won my bet. I'm so excited.
The Bengals won.
Bengals are going. I've never thought these words would be possible.
How many years has it been?
32 years.
32
dude.
years. Congratulations
to
the Bengals and to our renowned sales rep of Talking Glass Media. Won some money. It is Thursday, February 3rd. Boy, yesterday was cold. Today is cold too.
It was like 15 degrees at my house last night. Are you kidding me?
I was walking out to feed the chickens. I walked right back in. They can wait to eat.
Chickens are fine.
Chickens are fine. They got feathers.
Big bowl.
Hey, we got some really cool stuff to talk about today. Some really cool events, top news, all that's on signalsaz.com. Let's get into it. And we're going to give a call in to Casey Van Haren, Director of Community Services, Parks, Recreation, and Events for the town of Prescott Valley. We're doing the little ringtone. Hey, Casey, how you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Well, thanks for answering your phone. Sorry for the collect call. What is happening? So excited to have you. We have up on the screen this spring's Recreation and Events Guide.
Yes, I'm just looking at it, and it is amazing. We have so many things coming your way to our citizens of Prescott Valley, and we have a great recreation team. We are finally fully staffed as of today.
Your staff is awesome.
Good job.
They're amazing, really. It takes a team, and they're the hardest working team ever.
So talk to us about what are some of the upcoming events you want to share with us?
So one thing, we have our daddy-daughter dance February 12th, but unfortunately, if you haven't already booked or reserved your spot, it's already full. So,
nice.
That event is super popular, and we're so excited that the dads, really want to treat their daughters to a fun night. So really, I'm not going to talk about that because if you're late, too bad, so sad. We have our egg extravaganza going on April 9th here at the Civic Center. Last year, due to COVID and a lot of distancing restrictions, we had our drive-through at Fain Park.
Right.
But this year, I think we even purchased 1,000 more eggs. We're hoping we get, a huge turnout. It's going to be, free eggs, free bouncy houses. It's also in conjunction with our Youth Arts Month. So we just have, from here to April, we're pretty good.
Well, and Casey, Signals will be out there doing free pictures for all the cute kiddos.
Yes, thank you. Yes, I absolutely want to talk about that too. That's great. We always love our partnership with you. But I think some of the two with our events, which are, always great. We work super hard to bring some, a lot of things for our community to do. But I think the big ones that are coming up, and it's not necessarily events, but actually there are three things. So, last Wednesday, it was last Thursday. It was my 53rd birthday. I climbed the south side of Glassford Hill with our deputy town manager, our deputy director of community services, and our parks manager. And we took this device, it's called a Trimble device, and it helps us map out a trail that we are going to be setting up on the south side of Glassford Hill. We have about 185 acres of open space on that side, and so we're going to construct it's about a 4-mile loop up there. So we're hoping to connect the other side of Glassford Hill to the other side, so we have this huge looping trail, to add to our trail systems here in Prescott Valley.
So a question I have about that, that's really cool. We need that. I know you guys have been working on it. I know you can hike up it right now. Will those trails be available to mountain bikes and stuff like that? Because I just don't know.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping. I mean, we went out and mapped it, and it's very rocky. I almost died a couple times, and but it's gonna take a while. But just we're excited that we're able to do this, and we're trying to move forward and give those mountain bikers the opportunity of a trail. So, in fact, we did find a dead bike up there, which was interesting.
A dead bike?
Even
I thought she said something
Ryan
else.
Judy tried to write it down, but didn't quite get too far.
Somebody left their bike up there?
They did. It was pretty funny. We were laughing about it.
Cool.
You got a great job, Casey.
Hey,
Fun,
yeah, you guys
fun.
are doing
Thank you.
you guys are doing a great job. We see new things coming out every month from your department. It's exactly what the town needs. Hey, you want to do you want to do a little bit of a spoiler alert about what's coming up, Rhythm and Brews?
Oh my gosh, yes. We met yesterday to talk about our upcoming Rhythm and Brews event in conjunction with Fain Signature Group. That's going to be, oh my gosh, May 21st.
Yeah. Oh, good job.
Woo! Finally, got it. And just, I am so excited for this event. I mean, we tried to do this last year on a really big scale at our amphitheater. But it just, it just wasn't the time for it, unfortunately. So we're excited to work with you guys to have a smaller event in the Prescott, the entertainment district, and the stage that will be set up behind Colt Grill.
Yep. So yeah, May 21st, approximately 5:30 p.m. start. Things may change a little bit. We got 2 live bands right behind Colt Grill, next to In the Game there in the town center. We expect to have a lot of vendors. And of course, it's a Rhythm and Brews. So there'll be beer and wine gardens. Proceeds benefit the Humboldt Education Foundation. So there's a win-win-win there. Think to drink, as we say. So we're pretty excited about the partnership with the town of Prescott Valley. The chamber will be there too. So expect some great music and a great time May 21st when it's warmer, because right now it's so darn cold.
So cold.
It's like Chicago
Oh my
cold.
gosh.
Bitter.
Yeah.
Bitter.
And in fact, last year when we did it in June, it was unseasonably hot. I think it was like 102 that day.
Right.
And it was just way too hot for us northern Arizonians.
Right. Very cool.
Had to
Got
drink
any
a
other
lot of
surprises
beer.
for us, Miss Trailblazing event promoting
Queen of all things.
deputy of deputies?
I have, we're also working on developing a disc golf course.
Nice.
And that hopefully will start construction. There's some things that we have to work out, but, we're working with the group to finally get that up and going.
Very cool.
And
That's like
on the
Frisbee.
library side, we have something really exciting that I want to share. And
Cool.
what we've done is we've purchased a streaming service. So, again, with COVID and, people just not coming out to, being in very public places, our digital aspects of library borrowing, for example, ebooks, our ebooks and audiobook downloading has been like through the roof.
Wow.
So we purchased an app or a company called Canopy, and that allows people to watch up to 10 films per month, and it's free.
Wow.
So you can download. I mean, we have. I was looking at all the movies. There's like over 30,000 movies, documentaries, kids.
Can we get a press release on that? I think people would really want to know about that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I could be wrong, but I think we may have. I'll double check. But it is a phenomenal service. And there are some really, really great movies and series that you can download. And again, kids' movies. And you can have, kids like to watch movies over and over and over. So
Yeah, I know. I'm an expert at Dora the Explorer when my daughter grew up.
I know, right?
On the map, on the map, on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they are, anybody can go to pvlib.net/download. And the company is called Canopy with a K. And it's a really amazing free service that,
awesome.
our library is providing.
Watch out, Netflix. Here comes Casey Cinema streaming via Town of Prescott Valley Library.
Is there anything she doesn't do?
That's actually going to be a great story, Casey. Will remind us. We want to get something up on signalsaz.com on that. I think that's a great service to the community.
You got it.
Very cool. You got anything else more awesome than that? Hard to top.
I know. I think, I've got one more. I will always have more stuff for you, but I kind of just to finish this out, on the library side, we do have our friends of the Prescott Valley Public Library.
Yep.
And our friends, help us raise money for the library side. And probably within the last couple of months, our friends of the Prescott Valley Parks and Rec Board has united, and we have a lot of great people on that board to also help the Parks, Recreation, Art, and Art side of my department. And, both friends groups are 501c3s. So if anybody wants to help out and donate to the library or the Parks, Rec, and Art side, we'd really greatly appreciate it.
Well, you're awesome as always. We constantly see new improvements. You're making the library a place I actually want to go now because I never did as a kid. We had the Dewey Decimal System. I don't think you guys were alive back then. The Dewey Decimal System was a product to keep children away from the library. Now, because of Casey, we have streaming movies, computers, classes. I think I want to come. So thank you so much for what you're doing.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Thank
Casey.
you so much.
All right, Case. Well, we're going to kick you off because you're looking more awesome than us. We can't have competitors on our streaming service.
Come on, get out of here.
And we love you, man. Thank you.
Bye, Casey.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
Ciao. She's awesome. Streaming now. Great. I don't have to pay for Netflix. What's next? Are we going to go right to, I think, some top stories on Signals AZ and all that fun stuff?
So our gal Mary Lee posted a cool story about the 5 most interesting famous people from Prescott.
Do you know who they are?
I know everybody knows Big Nose Kate. Cody, I see that guy. Remember from, was he on the Discovery Channel or whatever?
And we didn't list them all. There's a lot of famous people.
They touched
we just
on a
started
couple.
with the first 5 to 7 here. Rosemary DeCamp. I wasn't really familiar with her. She was influential in radio and film and TV. Of course, you just mentioned Big Nose Kate.
Yeah.
She hung out with Doc Holliday, supposedly. Who else?
Well, I like Cody London because I see him. Like I've seen him like trekking around with no shoes on. He'll be jetting around. So it's kind of cool seeing the survivalist out there.
William Ruger. Which, we got the Ruger shop down near the airport, manufacturing, one of the largest firearms manufacturers here in Prescott. Sturm Ruger and Company was another one.
Yeah, interesting. Lots of cool people.
And, there's one person that we've done a lot of stories on him. Wasn't mentioned, of course, is Frank Shankwitz, founder of Make-A-Wish. People didn't know that. That guy was a worldwide person. So we'll probably do some more stuff on some of the famous peeps in the Prescott Valley region.
Well, we had people responding to the article too, like, hey, you missed this person or that person. And so these are maybe not the most interesting, but the 5 ones that caught our interest first. So there'll be more.
We'll have more. Moving on to people, places, things, and events. Some bands coming to the Prescott Valley region in 2022, which include Tom Chapin.
Tom Chapin.
So people know him, 24 albums, 3 Grammys, huge music maker, songwriter, singer is one of those. I guess he'll be at the Elks February 4th.
Nice. Chicago's going to be here. They're going to be at Finley Toyota Center February 20th. So that's getting close. You're
jumping around on me. So that's true. They weren't in here because we already did a story on them. We also got, here's Chicago. Passed it right by. You're right. I'm wrong. February 20th.
You've never said that before.
I know. I'm slipping.
Interesting.
Dave Stamey.
That guy,
cowboy singer, songwriter, entertainer, coming to the Elks March 3rd.
Okay, not just that guy. He's in the Western Music Hall of Fame. So I need
He's that guy. That's a good
that guy.
And then, of course, he's been here before and he slayed it. Filled up the event center. Justin Moore. Yeah,
Justin Moore and friends. They love him here. The girls, I coach a little cheerleading team, whatever. But Coach, when he's coming back? Because I'm missing practice that day. So I'm going to have to talk to Sheila and get him scheduled on a non-practice day. But that's March 13th at the Finley Toyota Center.
Sweet. Yeah. And moving on, we just had the opportunity at the studios here to videotape the Prescott Valley Economic Development Update provided by the town of Prescott Valley and specifically Cutter Chamberlain, Economic Development Coordinator and Assistant to the Town Manager. Great dude.
Doing a good job.
Really like what he's doing. Easy to access and great to talk to. So pretty interesting, just tidbits and facts regarding what's going on. In case you guys didn't know, as of January 1st, for example, minimum wage in Arizona increased to $12.80 per hour. Again, entry level, non-living wage.
Don't tell my
got
kids
some other
that.
facts here that are kind of interesting in case you guys didn't know. What do we got here? Population. Prescott Valley, my eyes are really bad. Looks like close to 50,000.
You can make it bigger.
And median age, you know what the average age is here in PV?
I know it used to be like, 55, 60? What is it now?
I don't know when that was, but now we're looking, it's gotten a little younger as people moved
I
in.
see
We're
more
almost at
families
about
for sure.
42.6, 43 years old, which dates me. Oh,
That's
are you?
us.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's
you're
us.
around
Shut
40,
up.
42.
Yeah, 39 forever.
What else we got
I
here?
did notice the unemployment rate for the state is at 4.7%. Rate for county is 2.6, and right here in PV,
It's pretty low.
2.4.
Is that why we can't find workers? Because everybody is working?
everybody's working. Maybe
I can't
that's
figure it
why.
out.
I don't know.
Let me know. About 30% of the people in our region are high school graduates. 38% have some college and 23% bachelor's or it looks like some type of higher degree. Let's see here. Employment. You kind of talked about that. Total
Median.
employees.
How many?
It looks like around 15,000 in, I'm guessing, the town of Prescott Valley. Does anybody know the median household income?
See, I would have thought
It'd be
it,
like wife and husband joint, I'm
you
guessing.
think together or yeah.
I'm guessing together, but
So,
that's the average throughout the area.
I would guess right around 45, 50.
About 52,000. So that information's in there. Again, you can go to signalsaz.com, look at or search economic development update. You'll
There's
find
a
it.
ton of information in here.
So population in the region's about 250,000.
This is interesting
else?
to me that caught my eye. 63% of our employment workers are white collar, 24% are blue collar, and 13% are services.
So yeah, a lot of doctors, stuff
Lots
like
of
that,
doctors,
supporting
yep.
healthcare. I think the average doctor actually creates anywhere from 5 to 7 jobs
Yep.
within
Tons,
that doctor's
tons.
organization.
In the hospital and all, yeah.
So
it's-
doctors are
makes
important,
sense.
big employers. Mr. Chamberlain went through taxes, where they're coming from, when they surged during the year, like hotels, restaurants, etc. Tax by year, tax by month. Compared to last year, they went through that. So there's just a lot of information there you might want to check out. And
Lots of interesting
lots
stuff.
of interesting information. Segueing to some really interesting topics. Wanted to talk about, I don't know if you saw this, but on AZ Central, a couple of really good articles on, yes, the magic word, attainable housing or affordable housing and what's happening. It's really starting to affect our region, specifically up here in terms of business growth. We all noticed that certain restaurants aren't open 7 days a week or 5 days a week because of staffing. We all have to be a little more patient about that. But y'all might want to start tracking kind of what's going on because the information is really interesting. And even the town of Tempe, what they're trying to do to create affordable housing, taking some of their permit and impact fee revenues and pointing them towards development of affordable housing, how they're partnering with developers and landowners to do that. And why I bring it up is we're going to be releasing our trades edition of TG Magazine literally in a couple weeks. This particular edition specifically focuses on the Career Technical Education Center at Yampai College and the trades programs that they provide. And we're in desperate need of these types of professionals, from plumbers to nurses to all those different things that keep our economy moving. That edition of TG Magazine is coming out in a few weeks. And why it's important is centric to attainable housing or affordable housing is to trades and training and education in our community is affordable housing.
Right.
So actually the centerpiece article of our trades edition is on affordable housing. Fain Signature Group is launching that effort here. So that's kind of big news. And so we want to track that, and we'll keep you guys informed and let you know. Maybe there'll be a separate podcast on attainable housing that we'll be doing.
I mean, I've heard stories. I'm out and about all over town, and people are talking all the time about we can get people to move here. Just find a place
if they don't have a place to live, they can't get a job, or if they have a job, where they're going to stay. So we believe Fain Signature Group is going to be launching an ongoing effort. It's not a one-off, and leveraging its media platforms, which are Signals AZ, TG Magazine, this podcast, and others, to start sharing information, showing the community how we build a community. What does it take? What are the costs? Why are the costs what they are to build things?
Right.
The challenges we face, but also the challenges that are faced by employers, by the hospital, by police departments, fire departments, and then most importantly, how do we continue to collaborate and work together to find solutions? Tempe's starting. That's why I brought up that article, what they're trying to do. And I believe we're going to start to do something similar up here, hopefully soon, with collaborating and working on solutions for affordable and attainable housing.
It's awesome. Well, and I think the trades is going to be a great segue.
A very exciting magazine coming up, folks, in the next few weeks. Got anything else? You good?
I'm good. This was, loved having Casey on. Hope we can do that more.
So
Awesome.
Expect more call-ins with Casey from the town of Prescott Valley, as well as call-ins from other people around the region.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
I think
that's all we got for this edition Thursday. What's the date again? I don't even know. It's
February
2020. It's the 3rd, February 3rd. Thank you, research guy. On this edition of My Drive on Cast 11, watch out for those roundabouts.
Whoop, whoop.
Have a great day.
Bye, guys.